I know you effing lying.
I ain't lying.
But that's not fair to her.
It's not. And remember what we just said. You only get to protect one.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So you got 6, but you think they all yours because you had a baby by them. And you just got to understand, that's it. Like, y'all had a baby. That's it. Somebody else gonna, because then what? Then what? What if she have a baby by somebody else? Now, that's y'all baby mama?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you trying to hoard to talk about what you doing with him. What you mean what I'm doing with him? You over there got whoever, God knows
whoever
who
you got. You know
I
what I'm
ain't
saying?
asking you no questions.
I ain't asking you questions. Don't ask me no.
And don't try to come run my house.
Don't try to do that. Don't try to do that.
Damn.
Don't try to do that. Don't try to do that.
How soon should you introduce the new lady to kid? Let's just say for the sake of argument, your kid. You got a kid. How long do you wait? Do you wait a month, 2 months, 3 months, a year? How much time should pass before you introduce the lady to the kid?
I mean, I think that depends. Me personally, I would say maybe about a year.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe about a year. And you know, just me personally, I'm very like overprotective of my daughter because she is you know, she a people person.
Yeah.
So it's like if daddy say, hey, she cool,
She gonna gravitate towards her.
then she cool, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want it to be a revolving door. I don't want my daughter to see me as that type of man that just got all these different women and, you know, now she 25 years old and she like, oh, daddy, there go another one, or daddy, there go another one. So me personally, I would say about a year that you do that. For women, I think they should wait 5 years before they
Make sure, damn, they're engaged.
Sure.
Yeah.
And you got, man, I just think it's just so crazy out here nowadays. And especially, man, you know, I think, you know, some of these, you know, parents with little girls and, you know, you introducing, you bringing different men around your daughter and you start hearing all these crazy stories about, you know, these men trying to talk to their stepdaughters and all that crazy stuff like that. So I think, I maybe I'm pushing it with the 5 years, but I think it should be very, very detailed, very extensive before you just get to bringing men around your kids.
Yeah, you got to know you're going to be with this man for some time. I mean, the situation you dating for a couple of, well, come meet the kids and let's go, hey, let's take the kids to the park or let's take the kids to get something to eat. Hell no.
I was dating a chick one time, bro, and she was ready to introduce her daughter to me within like the first 2 months. Wow. And I was like, you know, out of respect for her father, I'm a pass.
Right.
And she was like, well, if we gonna be together, and I said, yeah, I don't know that.
Right.
I've known you 2 months.
Right.
You wanna meet your daughter? I said, no. I said, because me being a father, if I knew my baby mother was dealing with a man for 2 months and you ready to bring my daughter to his house to meet him, like, no, we gotta have a conversation. Wow. That ain't, no. Hell no. I know you lying.
Let me ask you this. Could your baby mama, your child, your co-parent, I hate using that term.
Yeah.
Because I don't want, because people they go try to cancel us both.
Yeah.
We talk about baby mama. So co-parent.
Don't call them that.
So
we co-parent.
Your co-parent. So your co-parent has another dude. Can the dude discipline your child?
Hell no.
Okay, we done. That's where we at.
Discipline mine, I'm gonna discipline you. Discipline my child?
Yeah.
All right. If my daughter ever called me,
yeah,
I listen to me. You know, if my co-parenting partner,
yes,
you know what I'm saying, is in a relationship,
yes,
whatever the case may be, you know, respectfully, I would let him know, like, hey, if she does anything,
right,
that you feel is
it's disrespectful, disrespecting your home,
call me.
Yes.
And I'll take care of that.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But don't put your hands on my child.
That's the way I am. I told my kids, I said, look, I want you to treat that man just like you would treat me.
Respect.
You would not you not talk back. You're not gonna be reckless. If he tell you to sit down, if he tell you to stop, you stop.
You stop.
Now. I told her mom, I ain't have no conversation. I said, I'm never gonna try to run your home from afar.
I can't do it.
This your home.
Yeah.
But you know how I am.
Mm-hmm.
Don't have one of them kids call.
Please. Because behind mine, we can go there.
Yeah. And I've never had no problems. I've never had the kids because I've always taught my kids and the co-parent has done a great job of being respectful.
Being respectful, that's all.
Because at the end of the day, it's a man. No matter what you think of him, that is a man, and your mom chose to be with him.
Yeah.
You're gonna respect that.
Yeah, and if he there, especially if he there and he paying bills, and he take care of that.
Yes.
Yeah, respect him as that. But yeah, don't keep your hands.
Everybody
to yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
When you found out your co-parent was seeing someone else,
Okay.
what went through you like? Damn, I let a good one go. Okay, she happy. So what was going through your mind?
You know what? Not so much like I let a good one go. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? With my daughter's mom, she met me, right towards the part right when I got ready to take comedy serious.
Yeah, you finna blow up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I was so focused on that, I couldn't really pay attention to the type of woman that she was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, it was just one of them things where I was just so locked in on the dream. It was either gonna be that or this.
Right.
And I wanted this so bad, not just for me, but for my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And she wasn't. She needed so much more from me that I wasn't able to
give it that time.
You know what I'm saying? So, when she got to the point where, she want to move on and, she's all that, like, hey, like I said earlier, if I can't give you these things and you feel like that somebody can,
right,
then you got every right to go and do that. I'm not gonna stop you from doing
your
that.
way.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do my part. I'm gonna take care of my daughter. And if y'all need anything, you know what I'm saying, that I can do, I worked hard enough to be able to help y'all, and I have. You know what I'm saying? Anytime, my baby mama need to make this move or make that move, and, she's had businesses that I've helped invest into, because honest to God truth, I would not be where I'm at without the sacrifices that she's made. You know what I'm saying? To have my daughter as much as she has her.
Right.
And, the time that she invests into the extracurriculum activities and, making sure that, if she needs tutoring, she's getting tutoring. All those little things that I don't have to worry about that allows me to go out in the world and be funny and do what I need to do. She sacrificed so that I can do those things. Right. So it'll never be a time where that if she needed my help, like that I wouldn't help her.
Right.
Now, once, you got your man and your man is there and I would just hope that she would get a man that's going to be able to make sure she's straight.
Right.
The same way that I would.
Because sometimes they be looking at you, hey, get him to do it. He making all that money. He got cake.
No, bro.
Bro, she with you.
She with you.
Stop counting my pockets.
The only thing I'm responsible for is the little one over there.
Yes.
That's it. I'm going to make sure she's straight, but bruh, don't have her calling me, because my first question going to be, where old boy at?
What he doing?
What you mean you ain't got the rent money? Wait a minute, hold on. Ain't he sleeping over there every night?
Yes.
Yeah, you got to get a new man.
Absolutely.
If I got to send anything over there for something that I'm not,
right,
that's not of my responsibility,
right,
and you got a man, then I got to talk to you like you my little sister. And that's the thing about my baby mama. I wouldn't tell her nothing that I wouldn't tell my closest friends, my closest female friend, or my sisters. Like right. I would tell her like, hey, you gotta do better than this. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing. When you were dealing with me, you wouldn't let me do the bare minimum.
Yes.
So why
he get a pass now?
Because I got a few dollars.
Cause they be in the ear. They be. You know he got it.
You know he got it. They know about the money before your baby mama do.
Yeah. Oh, you know he in the NFL now. You know he got it.
You know what he got for that We the Ones tour. You know what he got? Yeah. He don't know nothing. Just put it in the air. You know, because people really count your pockets.
They do, absolutely.
There you go. Oh man, here's this many people at the show. Or bro, I put up a post that from my tour last year where I sold over 86,000 tickets.
Right.
Somebody came right back to me and said, damn, so you made.
They don't say, and when you charging $30, $50, $75, even if we did 86,000 at $35, let's do 86,000 tickets
on
at $50.
The low end, you know what
I'm
saying? And they come back, this what you mean. But what I think people don't really pay attention to is they don't know what it costs to get there.
Yes.
They don't know who you had to bring with you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's the production. It's so much that go into it, but they'll break that. I'm telling you.
And then Uncle Sam want his cut. So you got to have that with Uncle Sam.
You got to pay Uncle Sam.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, they'll come holler at you.
He the only guy to get paid for doing no work.
And you know when they start calling, Because first they'll send you a letter.
Yeah.
Then they'll call.
Right.
When they call, you better figure something out.
But the thing with Uncle Sam, he let that thing go. Cause he don't let it, he don't want you right now because he know you can pay it.
You know you can pay it.
He gotta let you go. He wants you to,
Oh yeah. You gotta pay it. And I'm gonna tell you, shout out to my mama. Because when I wanna say, you know, when I really first started making some money was during the pandemic.
Yeah.
And I remember my mom was like, I'm happy for you, but you know you gotta pay taxes on that money.
Right.
And I was like, taxes? She like, yeah, you been paying taxes, you know, because you working a regular job, they was taking the taxes out.
Yeah.
So I was like, she like, you ain't been sending them nothing, have you? I said, sending who? Send nobody nothing. This is my money. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you don't really realize that game until you really actually touching some money. And you be like, damn, I got to send them how much?
Mm-hmm.
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party because you know we like to do something before two something.